Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry about the late setup. How you doing, Oblivion? So this week's been pretty chaotic, especially with the last episode that we have done. During our last episode, um the group ended up facing what a lot of people call a um something angel. I forget what it was. But it was a stationary angel. I think it was like a weeping angel. Yeah. Um, they didn't know of the weeping angel and the abilities of it. One of the things that they they were trying to grasp was the whole fact about with the like. What do you mean? I've never seen it. But yeah, it's called a weeping angel, and what it does is instead of it having the actual weeping angel effects of where if they look away it attacks, it's if they were in that circle it attacks whoever's closest to it. It was my form of a weeping angel, but it could not leave its little stand in the middle of that fountain. I know a lot of people were curious about that and why it wouldn't come off the podium on its where it was in the fountain, where it was on that centerpiece. Yeah, a lot of people were curious on why it never left it. It's because it was a stationary weeping angel. Um, yeah, but it was, you gotta admit that was very interesting. It had all the players on the ropes like, wait, what can this actually do? Why is it not taking damage? Because it it's a creature that's technically, no matter how much of its body it lost, it could still attack as long as it still had a bottom torso. So as long as it had the hips and the legs, it could have still attacked. That's the reason why when it lost its head, it was still trying to do damage, because it was a magical it was a magical ability of it, um being as the placement of that circle, the circle itself was enchanted. and it was enchanted to be guarded by this center statue. But it was a very interesting concept I had came up with on the fly. I was like, ooh, that's a good place to have something. They did. They were like, "You are so mean." After the stream, I was like, "No, you guys just didn't investigate it properly." Because it's like everybody who was in the circle was getting hit as soon as they got close to this creature. However, the only person who did not get hit was Sensei until he darted across the circle. Once he darted off, across the circle, the statue got its opportunity attack on it. But I believe he missed. Yeah, he did. But it was very interesting. I loved coming up with it on the fly as I did. Um, so they managed to get past it, which they took as a win. Because I think they come to realize that the creature itself could take all this damage and still do damage as long as there was a part of its body that was still intact. I think they caught on to it towards the end, but it's if they join in tonight, because right now they are actually currently running a campaign on the server right here. But yeah, they are currently running a campaign. It's they're co-DMing Anasha and Clutchar. And that's the reason why they're not here tonight. They might show up later on. They might not. It depends on how long that session's going to run. But yeah, I mean, I had fun with it, and I hope. Yeah. So we definitely it's like when the group's definitely together, we're so chaotic, but it's hilarious at the same time. Even I couldn't stop from laughing. I mean, yeah, the beginning was a little yes. That they definitely have that aspect to them. uh I know that every time we get together before a session to kind of go over some background information, we definitely sit there and um we'll have a little get together trying to figure out what everybody wants to see or would like to expect to see or possibly see. Just depends. In the um in the stream. And this is where I also sit there and I come to you guys and I ask you guys, what would you guys like to see in the stream? Because I think using the followers of the stream to build their campaign is an awesome idea. As long as as long as it does not break guidelines. You guys can be a part of creating their adventure and seeing what I can create from you guys. I've seen a lot of D&D streamers who don't take in the fact that getting the followers involved in the whole aspect of it creates a new journey for not just the audience, but for the DM himself and the group. Gets you guys interacting with the stream. That's the reason why in the middle of a stream, if I sit there and I see somebody that follows, I'm like, thank you for the follow. And I swear, I've been, it's like definitely last week, I had a follower that dropped a follow and absolutely scared the hell out of me. When the notification went off in my ear, and mind you this, I'm the only one that can hear the notifications going off unless they're actually looking at it as mods on their phone. I'm the only one able to see it. Yeah, especially when I sat there and said, "You just scared the fuck out of me." But yeah, we're hoping that we can continue to grow, especially as not just a stream, but as a community. I do sit there and I do recommend the quickest way to get a hold of us, other than through our stream, is actually join the Discord and listed in the about page. Yeah. So with the beginning of this campaign, um, I'm trying to implement that. It's just the beginning of this was supposed to be more of getting them through their first their first disputes with the land. And I think that especially the way that we have taken this, there's going to be like I already have like 35 NPCs lined up, and nearly 90% of them is comical. I mean, hell, when they walk into a shop and they got a gnome that only stands 2 feet off the ground, or not even 2 feet, like 3 inches off the ground. I figured it would be funny. Yeah, um and his name is Edgar. And he wants to steal your toes. I actually got this idea from a friend of mine. Um he he's very like he's very funny. But it's a little gnome that is a that's holding a scythe built for his size, and he loves stealing toes. Um okay, thank you, stream elements. Go away. Yes, especially since it's gonna be like a little voodoo shop. It fits the role very well. But all you see is little toes hanging on wires. Like, you liking my collection? This is what happens when people don't listen to me. But I will sit there and say, um, since we have um since we have brought in Arya and Chase, it has definitely gotten a little bit more chaotic than I thought it was going to get, and I'm loving every second of it. However, Mr. Chase needs to watch what he says, because that was about that. If I would have left that posted, that would have been bad. But I end up unpublishing it so that way that VOD wasn't in there. However, that part is actually taken out in our YouTube um, VOD. So the YouTube is up and that's ready. And it's the Chaotic it's YouTube dot com / at the Chaotic Crusaders on YouTube. I really need to place that in the link below, but what I think I do have that in there. Not for sure. That's something I really do got to check on. I'm actually curious now. Pause that stream. So let's see. Yeah, the YouTube. I haven't really gotten anything for the TikTok yet. The Facebook page is up. the Discord is up. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to get that get the TikTok figured out because I would like to start. Oh, thank you. But yeah. So um, whoever those of you who have joined, um, if you would, um, what would you guys like to see in the Chaotic Crusaders? What would you like to see pop up in a campaign? But yeah, to kind of clean the screen off, clean the, see if that's a little bit better. Oh yeah. Oop, trying to fall. Ooh. But it's like this. I almost didn't stream tonight. I actually, before I ended up actually launching the stream tonight, I ended up just getting back from the hospital because of an injury I received from work. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know when it's gonna be, but I do have to go in for surgery to get the issue fixed. Um, I was I was moving some couches for my work, and because we're a furniture business. Um, I was moving some couches, and the couches ended up being too heavy, and I got injured from that. Was It's a from what they told me, it was a minor hernia from lifting. But they said it's not that bad as long as I don't do any heavy lifting for the next week while I'm waiting on my surgery. So you guys might end up seeing a few more streams than usual, depending on what the group wants to do. Because it's like it's better when I'm sitting. I don't hurt as bad, but um, I definitely will say I would like to put more videos out for you guys. I think that would well, I mean, I'm feeling good right now, and that's even without pain medicine. So Sorry, I had to take care of some chilling. They be in they being some heathens. Uh, sometimes they just like to try and push buttons, but they know better. They're right. All right, so trying to think of something. So one of the things I'm definitely going to do is I'm gonna definitely be bringing Edgar out sometime soon. But they're not going to know when it's going to happen. So if y'all are watching while you guys are streaming, have fun with Edgar because he will get you. You know, I'm actually curious on if any of the cast members are currently sneaking a peek at this tonight. So the funny thing is, um, hmm, my shirt. I don't need that. Oh goodness. Um, why does my camera do that so often? It's like it's not getting a good angle on me. Um, so yeah, definitely with what I got planned. Um, you guys might actually end up hearing the Pennywise voice come out. Um, I uh, I used to be able to do it very well, and I'm thinking about using it for one of the characters. Uh, so yeah, the newer Pennywise voice is the voice I can actually do. A lot of people actually have said that I'm really good at it. I actually used to go by the name Pennywise there for a little bit until I went with Deadeye. I've been known as Deadeye on Discord for now a total of 4 months. Go away, Stream Element. We don't need you right now. You're doing it too often. Give me a second. Let me listen to the voice real quick. And we're going to take a real quick be right back so I can listen to the voice. And then I'll join back and I'll do the voice. Oh, I just realized my mic was not on. Oh, how's this, Georgie? Do you like this voice? How about this one? It's not as raspy, but it is almost there. I get, I've gotten that quite a bit. It's like it's a comical twist. It's like there's a Pennywise and a Yoda there, and um what it is right now is my mic is a lot better than what it used to be, so it's able to pick it up a little bit more. Like, I mean, I used to do it all the time, but I can't do it right now for some reason. It's so weird, but who knows? We may, we may not. Well, you'll float. It's I haven't had much time to practice it, so it's not quite there yet. That was just hearing the voice for like 15 to 30 seconds. Which I mean, it's pretty good. Uh, I wonder if I can get the other members to join. Who added me? Oh, I did. Bu- 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 Let's see. Twitch channel. At Twitchcast. So there's also another thing. We're actually I'm actually thinking about turning Thursdays, possibly turning Thursdays into a like one shot with the group. The way I think we're going to do that is,
What's shaking?
oh look, there's Clutch. Let me get the audio up for you, because I don't think it can hear you. Oh wow, OBS is sitting there saying that uh
All right, it's gonna be a minute.
one
I
second.
was trying to teach people combat.
OBS is being a little chaotic.
No, you're good. I went ahead and took the time to tell everybody to take a 5-minute break while we were over here.
Let's see if I were to change this. That's why.
What's happening?
Not that one. I need. Speak again.
Are you breaking
Are you
Twitch?
breaking the game? Are you breaking Twitch?
No. So I've been speaking with the followers.
Right.
Hello.
Right.
Are we
What's
live?
good?
We are.
Okay.
Well,
Hello.
that's good.
And they want to see more comedy between
I want to see
NPCs
more
and you guys.
comedy.
More comedy? Oh, we can do that.
I don't know. We're not very funny, guys. Historically speaking, we're some corny ass people. I have never almost died of asphyxiation laughing in these campaigns. It's not a thing. Though I will say, uh, Drago does have a plan if he's allowed to long rest that I think people will find pretty funny. And
Which
very on cue for Drago's character.
the thought of Clutch doing anything terrifies me, so you know.
I will say I call this build a Bear Witness Paladin for a reason.
Oh god.
While we're here, Deadeye, I have a question.
What's that?
So you know how normally you got a shield and you got a sword, right?
Oh no, where are you going with this?
That's that.
You know how normally you got a shield and a sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a shield in the offhand and a sword in the dominant hand. And the shield is mostly for stopping things, and the sword is mostly for stabbing things, right?
Yeah.
Deadeye,
So,
I'm
so,
scared.
so hear me out. I've
I'm
already
scared
got
too.
unarmed strike. I've already got unarmed strike, like the little perk. And per Deadeye, per DM Deadeye, a shield is a +3 to bludgeoning. So it's like a 1d6 plus 9 or whatever total. Alright, nothing crazy. Good damage though. And I got one shield in my hand. And I'm thinking, the fuck am I doing with this sword? When I got 2 shields in my inventory, can I just run around this bitch? Akimbo shields, just beating it down. Like, well, what if I never want to wield a sharp object again? What if they're scary and I just want to box people with 2 shields?
That is interesting.
What if I want to be like the king of defense, right? Like, realistically, the shield is a +3. I'll settle for like another 2 to the AC, because like if you give me 2 really good shields, I'm never getting hit. I'm aware of how that could feel a little bit broken, especially with the riposte and the parry perk. And I have interceptor, so I'm not looking to be broken. I'm looking to be funny.
Um,
I do have a really cool sword, so I won't even do it all the time because the sword is fun. I do like the sword I got, but I do think for situations like Drago's very much aware of a statue and how it takes more punch damage than stab damage. As when he hit it with the shield, it broke more. So I feel like because he's got a second shield that's not quite as good, his initial plan would be to go in there and bear witness paladin this motherfucker, 2 shields in tow, and to try to box it. And then if it does work, he'll be like, yo, 2 shields is fun. Because I don't think I sent you his backstory. Drago's backstory is very funny. The Oath of Glory is very much literal for him.
Oblivion just said, bro, acting like he in Elden Ring trying to parry everything.
First of all, if it can be thrown, it can be parried. This is the law. If the health bar moves, it can die.
What
Let
health
me
bar?
pull up. Sorry? Yeah, I know there's no health bar, but I really just like, again, I'm gonna use the psychic sword too because it's awesome. But if I'm allowed to long rest, only because of the
That's up
nature
to you
of
and the
his
party.
character.
That ain't up to me.
Well, because it's not like a traditional thing you are allowed to do. So that's why I'm asking you, because it's not something you traditionally allow everybody to do. It's not like a regular D&D thing, I don't believe.
What,
Yeah,
resting inside a cave that you're trying to get through?
no, the double shield thing.
Oh, the double shield. That I will say that's going to be interesting if I were to allow it.
Right. Which is why I'm asking you ahead of time and not during the camp. No, yeah. I'm
What
for sure, regardless of if you allow it or not, I'm going back. I need my ones.
what does the chat think? Would you guys like to see that?
Chat, please say yes. I just want to see how this turns out for him.
Oh, really, Clutch?
Did you just go into chat and say yes?
Yeah.
You chaotic bastard.
By the way, if you notice the sword on your
I
on your
did just
name,
notice I had a sword. This is kind of fire. I'm a moderator. What? All right, listen, Deadeye, I love you. Right? We're boys. You gotta stop giving me a taste of power because I am still a little ass kid and I will do something funny with it.
You mean like this?
Yeah. Well played. uh,
I will
I
say
can't take shit serious.
I almost did not stream tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, chat knows why. At least
Oh
now.
yeah. Yeah, because of the visit you had to take earlier.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hospital visit I had to take. Yeah, I fucked myself up.
Nah,
I
it was dope.
I fucked up myself pretty bad.
I'm glad you're better, man. I hope you do get better soon.
Yeah, the only thing is I don't know when my surgery is going to be to get it fixed.
Right. Oh, so did I? While I do appreciate you bouncing, so because Sylvain and them did end up coming back. The campaign we're doing, right? Just to have some conversation, I guess. You know, tacos, the campaign you're all in, right?
Yeah.
It takes place same world, slightly different kingdom, right? So it does affect things, trade routes, things of that nature, and it takes place about 8 months prior to the events of tacos.
Ooh.
So because I am running it twice, there's two like separate universes for this campaign. Because I'm running it Wednesdays and Thursdays to teach people new mechanics and whatnot.
You also got to remember,
Mm-hmm.
I would have had if I were to have stayed in there, we would have had to go PG-13 with tacos.
Yeah, no. That's not what I was worried about. I'm like I say, I appreciate you bouncing. That wasn't the point. The point I'm making is now the events of that campaign, because Anasha's in one, are going to directly impact the events of tacos. No, as much as I do, like, I would love to share the story of tacos with people. There's no way that's going to be a PG-13. With after what's happened to Yornov, there's no way this can
No.
ever go PG-13.
Yeah, no.
Not
Tacos is
after,
never allowed to be streamed.
not
I mean, it
after
can be
Brutus.
streamed as long as we don't try to monetize it, but like.
Yeah, like it can be shown, but not on this channel. You know, I can stream tacos from my Twitch. That's never going to do anything.
So what I think about doing with that is that's going to be a subscriber only for YouTube.
I'm
Or
cool
not
with
sub,
that.
a Patreon.
I'm cool with
Yes,
that
I'm
as
so
long as
down for
people
that.
realize that some shit happens and that
It is absolutely unadulterated pure chaos.
also this is not a non PG-13 fact, but did you know the voice that I used for Brutus? I like you and I want you. You know that's a real person.
Yes.
So that real person's name was Fleece Johnson. Fleece Johnson was a criminal who went to jail for unspeakable things that I will not repeat on stream. However, Fleece Johnson did these things, and I believe the 90s is when he went to jail. Fleece Johnson, the person who I like you and I want you, was based off of, is now currently out in the streets in the wild. Now, granted, with things he did it to, all fair fights does not make it better, but he's out in the wild right now and recanting his tales of booty. And I do find some of those interviews to be pretty hilarious. I won't even lie to you. Graphic in nature, yes. Wild. How bad can it be? It's not that it's that bad, it's that when you got a corporation like the one we're streaming on, they can be very strict. So it's not the severity of the offense. Yes, that character was in the Boondocks. Oblivion. That is one of my favorite episodes. of the Boondocks. My favorite is probably when Stink Meter comes back and takes over Tom's body, because the fight scenes and choreography in that episode was crazy. Tom was putting hands on people. Oh, Stink Meter, but still.
So another question I got for you guys,
Okay.
and specifically you guys,
Right?
what
Okay.
do you think about chat creating your events?
I'm
What do you mean?
very cool with any sort of chat interaction. That's something I'm big on as like a viewer in other streams. I'd say, like within reason, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm very much down to like give them like multiple choices or let them kind of dictate when certain things happen. Maybe not like anything again ridiculous, but like
have you guys seen Legends of Eventress?
I've not.
No.
Look it up, because I might see if I can talk to them and see about using their idea called the Twist of Fate, where when we go affiliate, chat can place bits to be able to give you guys rerolls on natural ones,
Oh, that's fire.
and if they are to drop more than 50 bits, they can alter one thing in the world. But there are going to be restrictions on it.
Right.
I mean, I feel like as long as they don't go crazy and start trying to alter our characters.
Yeah, character alterations out of the concept. But now a little bit of like funny tweaks here and there, like say
I mean, I will say if Stream wants to give my character a funny accent, I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, like one of my cards in the deck of many things in tacos just says you're ugly now, and it gives you disadvantage on stuff. Stuff like that is fine. I'm very up for that. I think having chat be involved is a great way to get people kind of wanting to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
It's
dope.
definitely a way to boost ratings and get
yeah, especially since I'm also thinking about creating a spin wheel for actual like subbers subs to Twitch, where they can sit there and do a spin wheel, and it also puts a different item into the realm that you guys will find in that in the next episode.
That's pretty cool.
So, are we doing a Patreon, Deadeye?
I am getting one set up. That will be set up probably next week sometime.
Okay, because off the stream, I have a couple of ideas for some tier perks that could be fun.
All right.
But I don't want to get hyped for those and then it not happen. You feel me?
Yeah. I know that one of the things is like once we actually get going and get more out there with the community and actually be able to pull in a good bit of money is actually like once every 6 months going and visiting one of the people in the Patreon group
Like in person?
in person
That'd be cool.
and having our own D&D session with them.
That's cool.
That'd be cool. That actually kind of goes along with one of the ideas I had.
Now, going across seas might be kind of hard, but
Right.
I've got a passport.
yeah, you got a passport, and you also work for a good company.
Right.
I mean, fair. I wasn't even thinking about flight benefits, but you know.
Yeah, flight benefits. If it's like, if anything, I have, since I'm the most central out of a lot of our group, like we have quite a few people.
We do.
I'm thinking about like
You all go to
a
another house?
no, I'm thinking about a Renaissance fair that is set up by us.
That's cool.
I actually have the way. I have a way to do it, and I know where we can hold it.
That'd be dope.
I actually, yeah. What we'll do is we'll sit off stream one of these days, and we'll talk about getting a list of things put together, and then putting it up on our Facebook. By the way, we do have a Facebook page now.
I was gonna say we have a fucking Facebook,
Yes.
and I barely use my personal page.
The Facebook page is listed in the about section now.
Okay.
But and we also have a Twitter, well, X now. We also have that.
We need an Instagram and a Threads as well because more people are starting to
Yeah,
pop over.
TikTok?
Also, I'm thinking about doing another thing, and that's doing like little TikTok shorts. From any hilarious scene we have. Clip that, and I will post it on our TikTok as well. And yes, we have a TikTok.
I was gonna say we can't have a Facebook and not have a TikTok.
I have been doing so much to get us out there now. And the amount of background work that has been put into this is crazy.
It's astronomical. You're doing a lot.
And I'm still running an entire Discord server of 100 plus.
Which, honestly, we don't have a lot of problem people in this server, so. Which is kind of shocking.
And damn near
Knock on wood.
damn near almost every day now, there are campaigns. Like between the three of us, we manage all the night campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you catch me up? I just don't want to leave everybody waiting if we're still on that other thing. Nope, it looks like they may have bound. Nope, yeah, they're still waiting on me.
Yeah, they're waiting on us.
I've got one running.
Yeah, go ahead. I just wanted to update you guys on this.
Yeah, I have the Twitch playing in the background too. I'm working.
Did you hear? Do you hear what I said earlier
Which one?
about a special little character that's going to be making an appearance?
No, I have it muted so I can kind of focus because I was already being harassed by Anasha. So I have it muted. I'm literally just kind of lurked.
All right. Well, you guys are going to have fun next session.
All right. Looking
All
forward to it.
right. I'm stoked.
All right.
You
Stream. I'll be
guys,
back. Oh.
you guys are going to be laughing your asses off.
We always are.
I wish I wish you could pop into public room 1 because depending on how far they make it tonight, something else funny is really gonna happen.
Yeah, but with one of the people
With
in that
2,
campaign.
no, I know. Yeah, I'm hip. I'm
yeah,
hip.
2. Yeah, you're right. 2.
All right, and we're off to the wacky races.
But
Bye.
thank you guys for thank you. All right, so yeah. Does anybody else have any suggestions for I know Oblivion, you definitely have some very good ideas. Does anybody else have any ideas for a coming up stream? Because I want to definitely include you guys, and you heard 2 of the main characters that play in there almost every time. They would love for you guys to create them a realm. Everything I've done so far has been completely homebrewed. So I'm open to any suggestions from any of you. Just go ahead, type it in chat. If you are on the Discord, message me. I am like I said, I am Deadeye. I am the server owner. So if you guys have any ideas, join up on the server and send me your ideas. And I will find a way to implement it. And what I'll do is I'll sit there and at the end of the stream, I will announce the person who gave the idea and give them credit for that idea. Because you guys are going to play a big part in this. But definitely definitely Sunday night stream is going to be big. They don't know it yet, but they're going to have fun. They have no idea what we got planned. So, thank you, Oblivion. I can always count on you now. It's like, funny thing is you have been there since day 2 of our streaming. And I thank you for that. Yeah, the only thing I can't do so far, clowns are a no-go because of Anasha. She is absolutely horrified of clowns. So I can't do any clowns. If you have an idea for a clown, I really can't do it. It's like I can use a voice, but the character has to not be physically a clown. So that is definitely going to be one of the restrictions. And then I also know that one of our viewers is definitely not good with um realistic described blood. So I'm definitely going to keep away from um a lot of triggers because I don't want to run anybody off. That it's like that does remind me I have to get all the triggers of all the characters. But I will say I'm excited to see you guys' list. And um so back to the Saturday stream. The Saturday stream, or not Saturday, my bad. Sunday. Keep getting them mixed up. Sunday stream is gonna be starting off, or well, kicking off at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Um and definitely I will be implementing one idea already. I feel like I'm repeating myself again. So other than that, how's your guys' days going? You guys doing well? At some point in time, uh, for for these guys, definitely when they get yeah, uh, when they get to say um level 15, 16, I'm thinking about implementing this creature right here. It is it's a Zarantha. And I really want to see how funny it's going to be. Zarantha is wickedly strong. I'm actually curious. ZARAN, or not AN. Zaratan. Zarantha. I also have an idea. Since you said you really want to see him with the dual shield, this shield right here, called the Shield of Missile Attraction. What do you mean, nah? It'd be funny though. He'd be sitting there wondering why he's constantly getting it's like, well, I mean, he's already got one crazy sword that actually does psychic damage to himself as well. He takes 1d6 of damage of psychic damage every time he uses the sword. And the only way for the psychic damage to stop is by remove curse. By the spell called remove curse. Same with the shield. And then he gets a it gives him resistance from ranged weapons, so no, but they can find a scroll for it if they really look. I can put one of the scrolls. Yeah, see, the only thing that this really does is whenever the shield is cursed, attuning to it curses you until you are targeted by the remove curse spell or similar magic. Removing the shield fails to end the curse on you. Whenever a ranged weapon attack is made against a target within 10 feet of you, the curse causes you to become the target instead. So I mean, it's not really that bad, but it's sneaky. It's not broken. That's definitely for sure. Let's see. It's probably gonna be one. Yes, it does. I hate that my background does that. Um, yes, I definitely see what you're saying. So let's see. I'm glad I got a chance to get on stream and talk to you, talk to y'all. I was hoping, I was actually wondering if I was going to be able to make it home in time to launch the stream at normal time. I was like, what, 15 minutes late on the actual launch, but I didn't announce anything until I actually started streaming. And um, definitely, I have figured out a lot of things background wise um on uh Streamlabs. Um, I have definitely fixed a lot of buggy issues that I've had, especially with cams and all that. Uh, that was like one of our main issues is actually getting cams to place right. But I'm getting there. It's like doing multiple cams from where I used to be a streamer, like years ago. I was so new at it, that it was. I look back at the day and I'm like, man, I could have done that better. And now the amount of preparation and stuff that I do now is crazy. Back then, I would have sat there and been like, no, I'm not doing this. It's too much. Now I'm just like, yeah, do it for the stream. Make it look good. It's like on our just chatting, which is our behind the scenes. I will be using this one more, because it looks better as a full screen. And for our actual campaigns, I'm definitely going to be using the one that I used on last Sunday, because that looked really good. That looked really good with all the characters' names next to their next to the cams. I'm going to get together with them, and I'm actually going to place their character photos in there next. That is my next objective, is making it to where you guys can see what their characters look like, and definitely getting it transferred over to owlbears. I've been wanting to use Foundry, but Foundry, there's too much preparation and background stuff that I have to do to get it to work right. and like when it comes to like facing big bosses, I will definitely pull that out. But like miniature situations, I will resume using owlbear because it seems a little bit easier. I still love the way this dice spins on the bottom. ADHD moment. Oh, look, a squirrel. All right, so yes, it is. So the what I'm actually using is one of the Streamlabs uh templates, and they end up making it to where like the dice is rotating and then it goes across the screen. I thought that was very interesting. I was like, that it's like, I gotta use that. I mean, how many times do you actually see as a dice sits there and spins without repeating itself, like where it like jerks and uh redoes the twist and then jerks back and redoes the twist. Instead, this one just keeps going around. Yeah, it turns out I actually figured out something about that. So if I'm not mistaken, it was used it was used on one of the one of the wizard streams. I don't know which one. It was a while ago, from what I understand, and I believe he gave the copy to Streamlabs for people to use because I was able to find it on Streamlabs. It's like I definitely want to sit there and learn how to create my own templates. Bring in the Chaotic Crusaders style into it. Like during the opening sequence, I actually created that opening sequence where it says the Chaotic Crusaders, and then it has the logo that you see behind me. Not the name, but the logo itself. Yeah, it's like funny thing is what's behind me is not a green screen. It's a Discord feature that I'm using. Yeah, like this photo that's behind me, it actually was AI generated. I had gave a very detailed description of how I wanted it, and they threw up a dice on there, and because I wanted it to have a dice, and then I went and gave it a description for this, and I had three different things pop up, but this one made the most sense, especially with the glowing red eye. I mean, dead eye. But yeah, to um to make things better, we are close to being an affiliate. All we need is every one of our streams, at least 3 people or more in our streams watching our stream. So if you guys are able to, please invite your friends that you know play D&D or like to watch D&D. Invite them over to see us. Because the more we grow, the better everything's going to be. People have their taste. But it's like I wonder it's like I wonder if they were to see the chaoticness in this, if they would actually stay. And knowing that they could alter reality for the group, I think that's definitely going to be one of the biggest pullers we're going to have, is the fact that you can interact and be credited for your interaction with the stream. But Oblivion, if you had any choice in the world for if you had any choice for any NPC, what NPC would you like to see? And I'll see what I can do. Is the background music okay? Is it too loud? Is it just right? I like to make sure that that's not too overbearing. Okay. Damn. I didn't realize I drank my soda already. Grab another drink. Oh goodness. This next week is going to be so fun. All right. So what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. I will see you all Sunday. Have a chaotic night and have fun, but stay safe. Till next time.